Coming home after a powerful experience is one of the most beautiful and disorienting feelings all at once. You've slowed down, seen new perspectives, maybe even reconnected with a version of yourself you forgot existed. But then you land back into real life. Emails, errands, calendars, conversations, and suddenly you're supposed to just go again. That's exactly where I've been. I just got back from a yoga retreat in Koh Samui, Thailand, a trip filled with intention, presence, and some deeply emotional moments I didn't expect. And as grateful as I am, it's also been a challenge to figure out what this version of me needs now. How do I carry her back into my daily life? How do I rebuild a routine that honors where I've been and where I want to go? Today's episode is about the tender in-between, the moments right after the reset, the space where we start again, not out of pressure or panic, but out of peace. If you're coming out of a break or a funk or just feel like you're floating without your usual rhythm, this one's for you. Coming home after a week of deep movement and slowness, it's never as smooth as you want it to be. My first day back was pure jet lag, and not the kind you recover from in a nap or two. I'm talking full body, time zone confusion that lasted over a week. I was wide awake in the middle of the night and dragging through the daytime. And still, I jumped right back into work. Because that's what we do, right? We think we're supposed to immediately be back to it, performing, producing, showing up. But this time around, I noticed something shifted in me. I felt the pressure to get back into routine, yes, but rest was the priority now. I waited a full week before returning to the gym, which is rare for me, but necessary, because when you're not sleeping, nothing else functions at full capacity. That version of me from the retreat, the one who was calm, clear, and deeply trusting that everything is going to be okay, I wanted to keep her. I even took a leap I've been contemplating for years. I gave up one of my night shifts. It's something I've talked about doing forever, but this time it felt non-negotiable. My lifestyle, my nervous system, and my values are changing. And that decision felt like I was finally honoring them. And it's open space. Since coming home, I've kept yoga in my routine, picked up running for the first time, and stayed consistent in the gym. But it's different now. It's not about proving anything. It's about alignment. Some of those micro practices I've started carrying with me are small but powerful. Asking myself, is this helping the version of me I want to become? And reminding myself that I can trust myself. I do trust myself. Our bodies never lie. And when I listen to mine, the answers are always there. If you've ever returned from a vacation, a break, or even just a low season in your life and thought, how do I get back to being me again? I want you to know you've never stopped being you. You don't have to earn your way back into discipline. You don't need to punish yourself with overproductivity to prove you're capable again. Sometimes the most productive thing you can do is pause, listen, and adjust. Here's what I want you to take with you. Re-entry is never seamless. There's always an adjustment. You're not failing, you're adapting. Rest doesn't erase progress. It actually protects it. You're allowed to outgrow old patterns, even the ones that once worked. Trust your new pace. It's not lazy, it's aligned. And if you've been carrying guilt, maybe because you fell off or not as motivated, I want to remind you, you're allowed to move slower. You're allowed to prioritize peace. You're allowed to evolve. Sometimes reclaiming your routine isn't about getting back to who you were. It's about honoring who you are now. And that version of you, she's stronger, softer, and so much wiser. As you move through this week, ask yourself, what part of my routine am I clinging to because it feels familiar, not because it feels right? And then follow that up with, what small shift can I make to better honor who I am today? Let that be your North Star. Your reset isn't about proving anything. It's about choosing alignment over autopilot. Here's an affirmation to take with you. I trust the pace of my own becoming. I honor my energy, my rhythm, and the evolution unfolding within me. I don't have to rush to be worthy. I am enough, even when I'm rebuilding. As always, thank you for spending a few minutes with me today. I never take it for granted. I'll catch you guys next time.